Hey everybody, welcome. Rabid here, and again, it is Saturday. Let me know, make sure all the volumes are all right, music all right, voice okay. If something isn't jiving quite right, let me know and I can adjust some volumes for you. So first off, we did throw a poll out. I am only allowed 4 options. Sorry, I did want like GPU, CPU mixture. I wanted an ASIC mixture. I wanted a whole bunch of options there, but I am limited down to 4. So sorry about that. That's all we could do. So I'm going to do a little roll call here. Serpent X was here. He just finished streaming, so thanks for showing up. But I do believe he is gone now. Most of you probably did check out his stream. Raptorium, welcome. What's going on? Speaking of Raptorium, we'll talk a little bit about that today because I did previously just threw over my CPUs onto the old RTM network. So we're going to see how we're actually doing there so far. High Speed Miner, welcome. Bilbo 704NC, welcome. Golden Wolf, we got Anonymous Miner. Where is that? Yeah, we just went through what is wrong with the poll here. Popolapepe. Sorry, I'm bad with names. We all know this by now. Strong Mocha, welcome. Thank you for showing up. Everyone, please hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And yes, we're building up a new channel. I'm still working with you. Well, actually, I'm not working with them at all. I am still constantly hitting them with the old tweets there on Twitter and emails back and forth. Mostly more one way on my direction towards them because I'm not really getting much back from them at all the past week or so. So anyway, I'm still trying to appeal everything I possibly can over my last channel, but it's a work in progress. A few people, BitBoy Crypto, he also got shut down supposedly a couple days ago, but he's back up and running again. Serpent X got shut down, but he's back. Everybody does seem to be getting their stuff back, but I have no idea what's going on. I am still not back. Gallo Salmi, welcome. What's going on? Cheers from Bolivia. Wow, that is a way away. My music made you open a beer. Oh, nice. Well, glad you enjoyed the music. This is the music I usually use. I should change it up once in a while, but it seems to go with a nice little jive and set a nice little tone for out the whole stream here. I got a few things to go over here. Let me take a look. What's going on? We got a lot of green happening. That's definitely for sure. Everybody does like green. Honestly, myself, I would love a lot of red, truthfully, because I remember, 2.5 years ago, when BTC was actually dropped down to 3,000 Canadian. I'm honestly hoping it does a big dump again, because why not stack up on some more coins for the next bull run, because the next one's going to be huge, hopefully. After the next halving, I think we're going to see some crazy crypto prices. Like after BTC halves again in a couple of years here, the next bull run after that could be insane. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it'll be insane? The next bull run even before that could be insane. But I think after that, we will see some crazy numbers probably popping out of these prices. But yeah, we are in the green. Everything is looking good. This is for my USD friends. Again, I'm from Canada, so I got to swap it over here to see what I'm kind of dealing with here. Oh, so I'm sitting at a little over 3,000 on that, then over 50,000 BTC. So you, us Canadians out there, looking good. And it's funny, everyone's always like, oh, Canadian dollar, this it's going down, that's horrible, all this. But honestly, in my opinion, when I see the Canadian dollar go down, I see like, little dollar figures in my eyes light up, because the exchange rate over from USD over to Canadian is even higher, so that's more. Also, everything just works out my end. It's like, I don't know, it's like I think different than most of the people out there, but hey, whatever, that's just me. Dumping FTW, yeah, I'd love a good dump, but hey, that probably came out wrong, so hey, whatever you guys are thinking, that's not what I meant, but I'm sure you guys do know what I did mean. We need to find something better than the YT. Yes, I do not want to say that out loud. A lot of things. It's funny, I was going over my we could probably check it out right now, actually. Social. I probably can't even point this out, because then I'll probably get in trouble. Who knows? So I'm going to look at my old channel here, and I find out it is still listed on Social Blade and everything, so it's not deleted. This is a good sign, so there may be a chance for who knows something. But my last actual upload was our live stream here on June 20th. And after that, boom, channel gone. So I don't know if something happened in that live stream, but again, almost 95% of their guidelines say you should at least get a warning. And then after multiple warnings, you get a strike and so on and blah, blah. I got nothing. It was just gone. I woke up, went to upload a video. Well, the video was uploaded the night before. Went to add the thumbnail to it. Gone. Nothing there. Check my email. And they said, yeah, we got rid of your channel. Thank you for participating. Well, not in those kind of words. It was a little different, but you know what I mean. I started only in June 2021. Really happy with the market. Nice. Wishing for a bear market myself. We need cheap GPUs. GPUs are definitely, they're starting to come down, but again, now Ethereum's picking up. We got EIP 1559, either August 4th, August 5th. That's one thing we're going to take a look at right now. So it is set. I saw a tweet the other day. So at block 12,965,000 is when EIP 1559, or I guess the London upgrade will happen. It's not EIP, as well as 3 other EIPs, or 4 possibly, are going to be in that upgrade. So the London upgrade is at 12,945 or 65,000 here. So we're going to take a look at that. So we got 12,965 and there. So that is set. Set for August 5th now at 2:27. Now I checked this morning, it was still August 4th. So depending how, blocks are found, the speed, everything that's going into it, this will vary here and there. So right now, again, as of right now, it is stating August 5th, 2021 at 2:27. Now I don't know if that's AM or PM. I don't know if this is running on a 24-hour clock or not, or if I can change that so I can run it on a 24-hour clock so we can actually see. But it is saying 2:27, so I'm assuming it may be 2:27 AM, so 2:27 in the morning where I'm from. This is based on your current actual thing. If you want to check this out for yourself, it'll tell you in your actual time zone. So I'm just going to paste that here. You guys can throw that in for yourself, and then you guys can check it out for yourself when it's actually. So this is based on me. I am in Mountain Standard Time, being from Alberta, Canada. It is saying 2:27. I'm assuming AM in the morning. So when I wake up that morning, the hard fork will be in, and all our gas rewards and everything will be gone. Speaking of that, we're going to take a look at Etherscan, see exactly what that could look like today. What is that going to look like today? Refresh. Okay, so wow, we're getting some pretty high rewards here. So we're sitting at 2.7. They're not extremely high like Breeze. We're not in the 15s. We're not in the 8s, 20s, whatever. But we are sitting at 2.7 to 3, so this could be anticipation going on. A lot of people moving coins, buying, who knows, anticipating a nice spike. Who knows what could happen here, but 3.8, nice. So when that does come in, expected block rewards, no matter what happens, it will not matter how busy the network, how many people are trading. Those fees for traders and transferring are all still going to be there, possibly even higher than what they currently are at times, depending what's going on with NFTs or whatever. So you're still going to be paying crazy high transaction fees at time, but supposedly it's more predictable. And as a miner looking at these block rewards, we're going to be sitting at probably only 2.1, possibly a high of 2.2 or so max. That is it. We will not be seeing anything crazy anymore from this point on until the merge happens to proof of stake here. So that's the transition, the merge from proof of work, which is mining, to proof of stake, which is all your running your node machines and all that good stuff that goes along with that. So we are not going to be seeing any crazy high fees. Now, I'm trying a little experiment. I shouldn't, because I always say not to do it, but last 3-4 days I have been solo mining Ethereum. Yeah, not a good idea, especially with my small amount of hash rate. Like, I have this off, so I have my 3080 in here. I'm going to take a quick look here at solo 2 miners and see what my stats are looking like. No, I have not hit any blocks. And I should probably just quit now before it's too late. Put in my address. So yeah, 0 blocks, 0 anything. Average hash rate of only 5. So I'm only at like 543 mega hash. So hey, you know what? If we get lucky, we get lucky. But who knows? A lot of people could fall off the network, mine something else on their GPUs when 1559 comes into play. I don't know. A lot of people can do whatever they want. Maybe it'll be easier if I tried solo at that time. But it's just a few days away. I might try this for a month, because if I just do it for 2 weeks and quit, because I know I don't really have any chance at all for, like, who knows, probably 6 months to a year with this low hash rate. But you never know. You can get lucky. And I'm just hoping I get lucky here. So I'm going to try this for a little while. Hopefully I hit some block reward and things will go insane. That'd be nice. Solo mine Flux and such to BTC. Yeah, I could definitely try that out too. I just figured I'd try this once in a while. You know, I'm like, why not? Let's just do it, because you hear about those people with like 30 mega hash who hit a block in 24 hours and then, you know, they're never going to happen again. So let's just try it. There are a few people out there actually with 2 giga hash, and they're hitting 1 or 2 blocks every couple weeks. So that's actually not too bad. Technically with that, I'm about a quarter of the hash rate. So if lucky, I should hit 1 block per month possibly. But again, you know, it's all luck. It's all luck based. It's very not recommended. Don't do it, but I just figured I'd try it out for at least for a little while anyway. Because it's always, you know, check your thing. Is there a block there? Is there a block there? No, no. But one day there might be. It's always that might. Oh, small world. Used to work in Brooks. Oh, really? Used to work in Brooks? Nice. I used to work all over the place because I was on drilling rigs and service rigs and all sorts of different rigs for different companies. So I've been pretty much anywhere from BC over to Saskatchewan, north and south, all over the place. Drilling on them rigs, servicing some wells, whatever. Yeah, busy times. Everything is pretty slow due to the old virus thing going around. I don't even know if I should say the name because we all know what I'm talking about, but Google doesn't like it. What to mine? What is a 6x3060 Ti rig making these days? Let's find out. So I don't know if most of you guys saw that ASIC miner I've been working on, that app miner that was sent to me by a member of the community, one of you guys out there. So I'm trying to get that working. I cannot figure it out. I also discovered that there's a virus going around. I'm hoping that's not the case, but I'm almost leading to be where it is the case. There's a Bitmain virus going out there that's hammering on all the app miners and everything. And if it gets on your network, it will spread throughout your network and hit all your ASICs. So that's a bad thing to do. And also, what that actually means is it makes it unable to flash. It gets in your control board somehow, and what it does is it disables the ability to flash it. It randomly transfers to this the hackers, the guy who made it, to his address through NiceHash and everything, and it starts mining to these different wallets and stuff for whoever made this virus. So it's spreading like wildfire all over the place. So I'm hoping it did not have that virus. I only have the one ASIC, so I don't have to really worry. But the thing is, I tried to flash. I got an SD card in, and it won't flash, won't do nothing, won't read it. There's no lights on the front, and they say that's a bad fan. I'm still waiting for some fans to come in to hope that's the case. But if you pull the control board right out completely, all by itself, set it down with nothing plugged in, you should be able to flash different firmware or something onto it. And that's not the case, which leads me to believe there could be that virus possibly on there. Now, there is a fix for it, but it involves taking a wire, a capacitor, shorting out a couple pins, that way you can dissolve it, and adding in the NAND file into it from Bitmain, and then reflashing. They say the safest firmware out there right now for your ASICs is through HiveOS, so throwing that on HiveOS stuff. But the thing is, I don't want to do that. It's not mine, so I'm not going to. And second, in case of fries or something. So I did just went out and I ordered myself a new control board, so I'm waiting for that to come in. It's going to be about 8 days to 2 weeks, so we'll see. And then hopefully that fixes the problem. We can get that app miner up and rolling. So kind of went off topic there. We were supposed to be looking at a 3060 Ti rig. So let's take it out. Oh, Budweiser, what's going on, man? Yeah, damn ASICs. But again, I don't know if that's the case. I'm just saying everything is looking like that may be a good possibility on that one. But yeah, I did order a control board from, which is actually kind of funny, Decentral, which is located in Quebec, I believe. They're Canadian. I've been talking to them for a little while, trying to see. They repair ASICs and everything. And they've been trying to say, you know, I've been trying to work out a deal with them, see, so they can fix an ASIC, maybe send it to me, let me try it out and whatnot, because I never tried an ASIC before. But they're wondering if I had any community members that possibly do run ASICs, and if they're broken or not, depending on the model. They said they would do a first come first serve. They sent me 5 to 10 possible ASICs. I could send them to them, and they would fix your ASICs for free. So if there's many people out there running ASICs, I don't know too many people that are. So if you are, if you use ASICs and you need it fixed, depending on the model, let me know what the model is. And they said it's first come first serve, and they will kind of give me like more promotion out there, as well as give their company a promotion. They will fix 5 to 10 ASICs for free to my community members. So I think that's kind of cool, pretty not too bad of a thing to do. But again, I don't know too many people that are actually running ASICs. I just want them. But yes, oh, Mr. Steal Your Blocks. Yes, ASICs can get viruses, and I did not know this until I was trying to fix this thing, and I did a lot of back research, and yes, they get viruses, and supposedly it's fixable, like I said, with the capacitor wire, solder it on the 2 certain pins there. I think it's the second one on the top on the right, and then on the very top there's a second one down from the left. And yeah, you solder them on there, you have a capacitor for a safety risk on voltage, and then you fire it up, and with the certain Bitmain software in there, the NAND something, I can't remember what it's called, and it should erase it. It'll start getting your lights blinking again. As soon as that happens, you pull it out, unplug it, install the new firmware that you do want to install right away, and you install that new firmware. And HiveOS is supposed to be the most secure antivirus ASIC software out there currently, so a lot of people are putting HiveOS into their ASICs, that way they can run it that way. I should probably talk to Panda about this. I'm not sure if he's aware of this yet or not. Or Mr. Steal Your Blocks, maybe you should message him and let him know about this. Again, I don't know how it works. A lot of this is coming in from used ASICs, coming in from Malaysia and everything all over the place. So yeah, if you are running ASICs, be really careful. If it is starting to switch pools on you or something, watch out. And it will spread throughout your whole network across all your ASICs. It's only affecting the ASICs, not, you don't have to worry about your GPUs and stuff, as far as I am aware. So I thought I'd just point that out there. And yeah, changing the password on the ASIC to something difficult is also very important. That is very important, but people have also done that. They've changed their passwords once a week, and somehow this virus is cracking passwords. It's cracking all sorts of things. So it's a pretty nasty one. And actually, you know what? I wonder if we should just look that up very quick and find out about it. I I think all it most pops out is a lot of videos, but yeah, anyway, I was looking at a 3060 Ti Rig 6 card, and then I totally went sidetracked on this ASIC because that's all I've been working on. Like, I haven't really done many videos and stuff. I've been working on this ASIC for the past 3 or 4 days constantly and trying to figure out what's going on with this thing. And like, I could probably become an ASIC repair guy myself. The amount of times I've taken this thing apart and putting it together and trying different things, it's pretty insane. So went from not knowing anything about an ASIC at all to being able to build it blindfolded is pretty crazy. So yeah, can't wait to actually get this thing working though. That's going to be the icing on the cake. Okay, so anyway, 2498. Oh, so we're going up a little bit here. 6x3060 Ti rigs. Picking up a little bit on the profits here. Rio is back in second. They must have had a price increase or something, or a lot of 700 kilohash. I can't remember what they're at. They might have also had a difficulty drop from people leaving, but now people are probably going back. Hard to say. Where is Ergo? We're down here, 1747. Not too bad. Looking good. So yeah, and how about we'll go for a 13080 just because. 650. It's all right. Still, it's not the $10-15 we're used to, and we'll never see again unless Ethereum hits like $10,000. But again, who knows? Anything can happen in the crypto world. So profits are up. They're looking good. We're definitely not in any crypto winter like past years have actually hit. ETH price is definitely looking nice. We're just checking that out here. USD 24.45, slightly over 3,000 for us Canadian guys. So yeah, looking amazing. How about our? Well, that's not it. Where is our actual difficulty? So our hash rate here, we're back up to 554 terahash. So that's pretty insane. But what was our peak here? So we were at 632. So we were down to 481, so over 100 terahash drop, but we are coming up to under 100 terahash. So it is slowly peaking back up here, probably due to the price jump, and I have no idea what's going on when those new ASICs are supposed to release. And speaking of new ASICs, that L7, what do you guys think about this L7? I know the L3 is really popular still and everything, but when this thing releases, I know I say I'd never buy an ASIC or anything, and I can't afford this thing at all. Maybe I'll have to do like a fundraiser or something. I'm just kidding. But I think this might be one I'd really consider, because we don't have to worry about Ethereum on this one. Ethereum we can just throw it on the back burner type of thing, because getting an ASIC for Ethereum right now is not really that great, especially when you find a GPU to price and everything. If you can find GPUs, it'll take 3 or 4 years to work off even the newest one, the A11 that's supposed to be coming out. It'll take like 2.5-3 years to actually make your money back and recuperate it based on the efficiency of it. So we only have what, 6 months left on Ethereum, maybe a year. So it's not worth getting that ASIC in my honest eyes. But this thing is a monster. Okay, picture this. I'm not a salesman, but this thing I'm actually trying to look at. I really want to get one of these. I'm serious. I don't know why, but I never thought I would ever want an ASIC, but I want this one. So picture, if you're used to an L3 or whatever, based on profits using it, picture 4.5 Antminer L3 pluses, 4.5 of them, power consumption of 4.5 Antminers, L3 pluses. And now you add on the hashing power of 19 of those. So you're running 19 Antminers for the power consumption of 4.5 of them. Right there. Wow. Insane. So, and I was adding this up with GPUs. So look at the prices here though. I'm going to go here. Let's take a look at, not there. So I want to go to Canadian actually, so I can put this in my own type of thing here. I'm going to run the calculator. We're set about 10 kilowatt hours. So we're going to Canadian pricing here, 10 kilowatt per hour. And now back down. Where are we? So $22,000. Let's say $22,000. I'm going to put that in the calculator. $22,000. I'm going to divide that by, so for GPUs, we're going to compare this to GPUs. A decent 3060 Ti, which is our most efficient GPU out there currently on Ethereum. So we're going to compare this to Ethereum because Ethereum is the most profitable on GPUs. So let's say $800 is a decent price. That's actually higher than some. So that's going to give you 27 GPUs. I got to write this down so I don't forget anything. So we got 27 GPUs for that same price. Now 27. Now we're going to times that by 61.6 because that's about the mega hash we got. So we're getting 1.6 gigahash. So 1663. So and it's about 136 watts. So we're going 136 watts. We're going to times that by what was that? 27. So we're getting 27 GPUs, 136 watts. So this is even GPUs are even using more power than this thing. Anyway, so 3672. 36.72. All right, so here we go. Now I'm gonna punch us into what to mine. So we're going on Ethereum here for this. So this is the same price, $22,000 worth of GPUs pre-Ethereum, where Ethereum's good right now, versus what could happen, because we know GPU profits are gonna go down after this. But so we got 1663 at a power consumption of 36.72. All right, so what is 27 GPUs gonna make? So for the same price, we're making $119 per day after power on GPUs on Ethereum right now. And this thing is predicting, where are we at now for Canadian pricing? So we're gonna be making $163 if you were mining on this thing today. So this thing, price to price, less power than GPUs, and making more per day than GPUs are on Ethereum, price to price comparison. This thing is a mining monster, and it's mining Litecoin. It's not mining Ethereum, but so we're mining, what do we got? Gold in here, we got game credits, we got Verge, we got Emerald, we got Coin, we got Dogecoin, Litecoin, whatever that one is, we got Aurora Coin and Via Coin. So the main things here will be Litecoin and Dogecoin. Now there are, I believe, it's not on here. What is that? Pool something. Pro hashing. I think it's pro hashing is the profit switching. So it pretty much mines like all your other profit switching does. It'll mine like all these script coins and pay you out in Litecoin, making even more profit on top of what this possibly could be. So it's very interesting. Again, who knows what's going to happen in November. If any, got to do a lot of research here. If any of these coins decide to pause, especially Litecoin or something, if it decides, you know, to move to a different algo, or anything does happen, then that could totally kill anything that I'm looking at right here. But this thing looks insane. I think this thing is freaking a monster. I know the A11's coming out, and that thing is a mining monster. Is it like 3 gigahash at 2500 watts? Yeah, that thing's great, but you may just ROI it just in time for it to fall off the network. Yes, that does mine other coins, but I think this is going to be a really popular ASIC in my own eyes, and I definitely would love to try to get one of these, but again, they are so expensive. Like Canadian, $22,000. You can get them from Bitmain direct for 15, but they're out of stock, and yeah, all the other stuff. But yeah, insane. I think this thing's going to be crazy. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not really an ASIC person, but that thing just looks crazy. That looks like something I'd actually put my eyes on, in my own opinion. But again, everyone has their own different point of views. There's a lot more research to go on with that. So I want to take a look at the poll here. What's this poll looking like? So we got 73% on the GPUs, 6% on CPUs, 3% on ASICs, and 18% on anything I can find. Nice. So that's not too bad. Obviously, we are the biggest. We are bigger here on the GPUs. That's pretty sweet. I like to verge and mix everything up. And speaking of CPU mining, I am going to move over here. So I am mining currently Raptorium. A lot of people for the last little while have been telling me to start mining Raptorium. What is going on? Why isn't this loading? There we go. So this rig is now offline, my workstation here. But currently I am sitting at, oh, we got 47. I don't know if you guys can see that. I will up my view a little bit here. Take a little peek so you guys can see my pool here. So up here you can see I'm sitting at about 4,740 RTM right now, and 495 is immature, so I gotta wait for it to, you know, be all approved and everything. It'll be transferred into my balance here once it's all verified. I believe it takes like 100 verifications or whatever. And so I'm like, what is that, a little over 5,000. That's been about a day and a half. So I think this morning would have been 1 day, and I was sitting at about 4,400 coins. So I'm just gonna check that out right now. So 4,400, where's my calculator? Calculator. Now I gotta resize my screen again because it's all messed up. All right, back to the calculator. I use this thing a lot when I'm doing stuff. So where am I at? So I'm gonna go with 4,400 coins. I am gonna times that. I believe the price is about 0.00142 or something, and that is $6.24 per day. Now currently with these prices on the ocean, I was sitting a little over $3. So that's not too bad. I'm almost doubling my profits, at least not quite double, maybe a little less, but I'm making a couple dollars more than the ocean. So Raptorium is definitely looking like the place to be right now. It is a new project. I'm going to be making a couple videos on it here probably this week. So on how to mine it, what to do. I'm going to do a week on mining to this pool. I'm going to try if I can possibly solo mine it. I might try solo mining it for a week. A whole bunch of different things. But Raptorium, if you're using CPUs, is looking really great. And the big plus side, like I've been trying to tell a few people about this, and I'm not telling you guys to do this or anything, but I think after the whole merge thing happens in Ethereum, CPU mining could become more profitable than CPUs. And technically, the way I've been building them, wow, 13900X CPU mining rig is cheaper than buying 13070. Technically, yeah. So I think it's pretty cool. What would a 3960? So you mean 3550X? I'm not really sure. I really want to get my hands on a 3950X. I want to get my hands on a Threadripper, all these things, but everything just costs so much more money, and I just can't afford it. Especially with YouTube destroying my other channel, which usually I used all my crypto stuff. I used my YouTube stuff so I could get stuff to showcase to you guys, and now like all that stuff is pretty much disappearing. So we are trying to grow again. So I don't know. Yeah, 3950X. I'm not sure what it would actually do. I'm gonna run back to my averages here just so you can see where's my pool. There we go, our plant. Take a look at my averages right here. So here you can see rig 1 is averaging about 1.61 kilohash, rig 2 is about 1.59, and rig 3 is 1.3. And then when I have this one, usually I'm at about, depending, because it does swap algorithms a lot. It's a lot like Ravencoin, but more intense because it's ASIC resistant and everything. It swaps algorithm, and it can be a big jump to a little jump. Like I've been up to like 2-3 kilohashes at times and down to like 1.2. So the algorithm switches kind of like Kapow. If you're used to Ravencoin, it bounces around that way. That's what keeps it ASIC resistant and everything. So it's really safe, nice secure network, and greatly used for CPUs. And it's pretty cool. Nice new project. I wish I would have actually tried this a lot sooner. People have been telling me about it for a while, and I just been okay. Yeah. I'd kind of put it on the back burner, but I finally got to it, and I really wish I would have moved to it earlier in time. But yeah, pretty sweet here. If you go to your stats here, now this is on this pool again. Every pool is different. You can kind of find myself here. I wonder if I'm still. I was in this top list on the first screen earlier when it came to hashing power, but I don't know if I'm still there anymore. So I'm gonna look at RNRT, and I only have 3 rigs online, so I have to look for the one with 3. RNRT, nope, nothing there. Oh no, I'm nowhere near the first page anymore. I'm down here somewhere. RNRT, so I'm not even gonna find myself because I can't reference to my own one. But yeah, I was like right about here, and I was watching, I was sitting, I was up with the, look at some of these guys. So this guy has 1.74 mega hash, 871 workers. That's insane. I wish I knew what some of these guys are using though. Like, look at this guy. He only has 2 workers and he's pulling 35 kilohash. Like, what are those 2 Threadrippers? Like, are the Xeon server PSUs, are they better for this? I wish I had a lot more CPUs to test out on this network to see how they're going. I got to get in touch with Matt Electronic Engineering because he has all those PHIs and Xeon servers and everything. So I'm curious what he's getting for hash rates. And yeah, I definitely want to see what's going on here. I'm going to set up some type of video on power consumptions and everything for this here soon. So we're going to get into that one day here this week, hopefully this week. But yeah, this is a really interesting CPU project, and if you're not know about it yet or curious about CPU mining at all, I definitely encourage some of you guys here to check this thing out because it definitely seems pretty cool here. So let me just bust my screen back down. I gotta get like a switch or something so I could have auto setting screens for certain sizes or something, because it takes a little while sometimes to be constantly adjusting. Oh, I'm still not adjusted. All right, there we go. As for tomorrow, I still don't know if we're gonna have a live stream or not tomorrow. Well, we'll probably still live stream, but I don't think we have any more rig picks. So I'm gonna need you guys to join up the Discord. Link is in the description. Post up your rig pictures so we do have some rig pictures to showcase to everybody tomorrow. Not sure if that link shows. There's a hash spreadsheet pinned in our Discord. Mining. Okay. Let's have a look here. Did you put? We're in here. Mining. Let's go to mining. Where's mining? Mining. There's a spreadsheet here we could take a peek at. Oh, mining. Okay, where are we looking? Hot swap, no. Chassis fan, HP CPU cooling fan for sale. Is it all the way at the top, way back when? I'll have to look into it. I still got, oh, wait. He just posted it. So let's take a look at this. What do we got going on here? Okay, so here's a nice little spreadsheet of everything. All binaries used, tuned, full. Okay, so it has a bunch of hash rates and everything based. So this is pretty sweet. We have a big tool right here. So nice. If any of you guys do want to check this out, I'm going to throw this in the description to you guys. Any of you CPU miners out there. And it looks like it has hash rates for a bunch of different CPUs. This is CPU mining, guys, not GPU mining. Keep that in mind. Raptorium is CPU. So let's look at these Exxons, Intel, I don't know. Well, maybe, who knows? Let's see what these 930, yeah. These are not the best. Intels, don't go with them. Oh, the Epic though might do something crazy. Oh, yeah, look. Epics go crazy, but they're so expensive. 37, 39, 3950, here we go. So we can kind of compare a 39 and 3950X here. So here, I'm going to bring this a little closer so you guys can see it. Seeing how we did have that question. Bring this up like so. All right. Now, is that in my screen? So 3900X is right here. And you can see our hash rates here depending on what it's on. So 1923.56, 2647, 28, and 28, and 28. Depending on what it's mining. Now 3950X, it is a nice little boost actually. Your 3950X could be pretty nice. Now as for, doesn't really have the power consumptions here and what they're tuned at. But definitely going to be doing some testing to figure that out on my 3900Xs. I got 4 3900Xs, which I do have on here right now. One is part-time, which is this current streaming workstation or video making, whatever I do use it for, as well as gaming. Yes, there's a gaming channel, which I haven't made a video on for about 4 days, so I got to get on that as well. But yeah, 3950X is definitely looking like a nice CPU on this algorithm as well, for sure. Now, what is the top dog? What gives you the max hash rate based on this? Let's just find out what the big, what is this? 5950X tuned full 5000 on 1.17. Oh, that's the version of the miner. Oh, I gotta check what miner. I'm pretty sure I'm using the latest miner because I just got it 3 or 4 days ago. Top dog here, 3131, 2000. Looks like a lot of the CPUs, this looks like even Intels are a little better on this algorithm than it is on like you know, that privacy coin that a lot of people mine. So this looks like it's pretty good for all of them. Again, the Ryzen CPUs are definitely the best one. I'm gonna have to look more at that sometime here in the future just to fully understand what's all going on with different CPUs. But again, all my tests will be done on 3900Xs because that's all I got, unless I decide to throw in like my GPU mining rigs, use their little Celerons and stuff and try them out, see if I can, just to maximize my hash rate a little bit more on the network. Would be kind of cool. 1.9 is the latest. Oh, so there's another one. I gotta check out, what am I using? If I don't want to turn it on right now, my stream will just crash. I will try my PHI on Raptorium. Oh, you got a PHI also, Strong Mocha? Yeah, test it out, get going on it. The wallet's a little different than usual wallets, so be mindful of that. All you do is got to pretty much hit your receive address, put in a little name for it, and that's it. And you make like different addresses based on transactions. It's kind of cool, a little bit different. I will go through that whenever I do that how to mine video. But yeah, it's definitely RTM. Raptorium is a cool project. Be sure to check it out if you have not tried it yet. Dual mine LTC dollars. Do we have anything in the chat? Any questions? Anything at all going on? Looks like chat has not picked up too much lately. We got 30 viewers, 23 likes. Come on, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. I don't even know what I'm at for subscribers these days. I'm just going to take a quick peek here at the old channel. Let's just go here. YouTube Studio. What do we got? Oh, we're almost at the 500 subscriber mark. So be sure to hit that 500. Yes, that's definitely a lot lower than like 9,500, which is what we were almost at there on the other one. But we're slowly picking her back up. 497 subscribers. Come on, guys, let's smash up to that 500. Next to 1,000, and 1 million is right around the corner. Going to give RTM a go on my system. Nice, yeah. Steal your blocks. Give it a shot. Let me know how it goes. See how it's rolling for you. So 3900 would be over 4,000. I think that's what it showed. Yeah, it was pretty. Well, it depends. It'll be bouncing around. Like I said, we kind of said the algorithm switches, so sometimes it'll be higher, sometimes it'll be lower. When you first fire up, who knows what it'll actually be saying, depending on what the type of algorithm that's currently on the time. But yeah, it's a pretty cool coin. definitely check it out. And yeah, finding block rewards like crazy. Pick a pool. Where's Raptorium? Is there solo pools? Do you know of? Is it solo? I imagine it's solo mineable. Because again, yeah, I want to try like a week on that pool there, and then I might try a week just going solo and seeing what happens in that case scenario. But maybe I should have tried solo first before I even mentioned it, because now you guys are all going to move on to it and shoot that difficulty up, and then I have less chance hitting any solo blocks. Give you a rolling average, need to be at least 24 hours to get a good idea. Gotcha. So yeah, you get a rolling average there, and just base your numbers based on the average instead of what it's currently doing at the time. All right, so do we have any questions out there? Is anybody curious about anything? This is also a type of AMA type of stream, and just a, you know, a shoot back and forth between you and I, and we just take a look at stuff. That Antminer L7 though, oh my gosh. I don't know how I'm gonna afford one of those, but oh, I want one. I gotta talk to like cpumining bro, see if they give me like a 50% discount or something. I'll showcase your miner if you give me 50% off, please. I've been trying to talk to them for a while. I almost got a deal with cpumining bros before my channel went down, but they're still saying I needed at least like 25 to 30k subs, and then maybe they'd start thinking about it. But then all of a sudden, all that went down the drain. Where is the build list again for your CPU rigs? I do not know if I have the build, because remember, I'm trying to throw up some older stuff here, so I don't think I have that stuff in my actual descriptions. I'll go through some of them, and maybe in the maybe when I do the Raptorium one, I'll put the build list or whatever into that one. That way it works. No problem, Raptorium. Thank you for showing up for the stream. Yeah, I couldn't find. Yeah, I don't think I have it in there. Off the top of my head, like 3900X. Now, when you are running efficiency, a lot of people do like that efficiency. I saw a comment the other day where we were going through 3900X efficiency. So one guy actually, based on that video, was following it. He took his 3950X when he was mining, you know, that privacy coin. That he took it from 315 watts, and he dropped it down based on that video to, I think he said 115 or 125 watts on his total system, and then he only lost like 14% hash rate. So he jumped his hash to watt ratio up a lot. A lot of people like to just max out overclocks and everything, but again, you need to maximize that hash to watt ratio, because you do not want to be spending way more power than you don't need to. Like, he went over 50% power reduction and hardly lost any hash rate again. So if you haven't seen that video, be sure to check it out. So yeah, good stuff there. Sounds awesome. Yeah, I couldn't find it. Have you done heat problems because of all your cryptomining? When it gets really hot out, it does get kind of warm, but for the most part, I don't have too much stuff really to have massive heat farms. Now, if I had like, I don't know, like 2 gigahash, I would probably have heat problems. I'd have to worry a lot more about venting and ducting and all other stuff. But my current setup right now, I don't really have enough to fully put out heat problems. Now, when I used to have those Polaris cards, I had those 12 Polaris cards. Those things put out a lot of heat, and yes, it was getting warm pretty fast, but it was winter then. If it was summertime right now, I'd probably definitely need to change something up right now. So like I said, but when I swapped them out for 3000 series cards and stuff, and they run a lot cooler, more efficient and everything, and no, heat problems aren't an issue for me right now. But if you're running Radeon 7s and whatnot, and they're not water cooled, and you could definitely be causing a lot of heat issues, because they do run pretty warm, all those older type of GPUs. Strong Mocha, thank you, Rabid, no problem at all. And yeah, that's that question. Moving on here, what should we actually take a look at? I'm not really sure. I went through almost everything I was thinking of. There are some more things off the top of my head, but I can't really remember what they were. So we're just gonna have to shoot it back and forth in the chat. Let's talk about some. Anybody got a topic you want to bring up? What wattage did you end up at the wall? I am 140 at 12 kilos on XMR. I do got my notepad right in front of me, but I believe I was down to 109 watts, I think, for the CPU. CPU, motherboard, and whatnot. That's what GPU taken off was about 109 watts. I think when we started, we were around 240, and we dropped about 2,000 hashes, but we dropped down to 109 watts. So that was my best hash to watt performance. If I remember right on top of my head, I'm pretty sure it was 109 watts. Anything more on chia? No, I haven't. That reminds me. I think today I might. Now I got Raptorium to do. I got chia to do. I got a whole bunch of stuff to do. I'm always backed up. But I was planning on actually hooking up my couple hard drives to rig 3, which is currently mining on RTM. It's also what I got like my node setups on, and it's also going to become the chia plotter. And I'm not going to go heavy into chia at all. I'm going to go slow. I'm only going to put like 2 threads on my chia mining. It can plot as slow as it wants. I don't really care how fast it plots because they do only have 14 terabytes. To me, going out and getting all this massive hardware for chia is not really in my best interest because I don't think it's worth it. But again, other people totally have different opinions on that market. But yeah, I'm just going to go with 14 terabytes. I'm just going to, if it takes all year to plot 14 terabytes, it's not really going to bother me. I'm going to be mining over to FlexPool on that. And then once I have that set up, yes, we'll make a video on it, just plot away and just let that thing go until its plots are full. How about safety? A guy in Thailand, he died from electric shock. Oh, what did he do? How? I did not hear about that. Was it with mining rigs also? Guy in Thailand, did he get zapped by his rigs? What happened? I did not. Let's look that up. Thailand guy shocked by mining rigs. I don't know. Get shocked by mining rigs, or what was it? Dayman 26 was electrocuted while trying to power up his computer system to collect more cryptocurrency on Tuesdays in Thailand's central whatever province. Like many cryptocurrency mining, he had rigged up several hard drives to create a sprawling crypto mining machine, and he used electric fans to cool. So, it's like many crypto miners, he rigged up several hard drives. So right here, he's doing chia. I don't know what happened there. Okay, so don't touch wires, guys. What is going on with this guy? There's a picture of them. Danny is believed to have been killed after the Bitcoin mining computer exploded and electrocuted him. This is a setup here? Or is this someone else? I don't know what kind of setup he's got going on. There's so many weird ads in here. I'm probably going to get banned for having them here. I don't know. So yeah. Don't get shocked, guys. If you have any cables that are exposed, pulling out, anything, do not touch them. I'm not sure what's going on there. There's so many ads popping up. I don't know if that's illegal to YouTube, so I don't want to be on that thing too long. Yeah, know your equipment. Know exactly what's going on. If you're running 120 volt, 110 volt, 220, 240, make sure you have the proper cables for it, the proper gauges. Don't just buy something thin and cheap just because it's cheaper and you're trying to save money. When it comes to your electrical equipment with your rigs, make sure you have the proper specs and you do not cheap out on your electrical parts. That could possibly lead to burning down your house. You don't want any of that to happen. So always go with proper gauges. To be even safer, go with over gauging. Get the next gauge up if you want. You know, always be safe with it. Exploded and electrocuted. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. That's just a write-up. Seems like when anything negative happens with the crypto market, the mainstream media tends to over-explode the whole thing that happens. Like his rigs and everything exploded on him and electrocuted him. So did he die from being electrocuted, or did he die from an explosion? There's kind of a difference there. So I guess if you want to get 100% into it, throw your hard hat on, throw your safety glasses on, get your electrical gloves, your electrical plated rubber boots, on, and then they got the little ohm symbol on them. So you can go right to work that way. There's 100% safety. Oh, don't forget special screwdrivers too for electricians. But no, yeah, just make sure you're always getting the proper gear. Like, you want the proper gauge wires. Don't run off SATA if you can help it. Although there's still a lot of people that are totally running SATA, and that's just what they want to do. Also, I point this out as EIP 1559 is coming to play. Some people are saying they're going to be moving over to other coins like Raven coin. Same thing's going to happen when the merge comes. You can no longer mine Ethereum. People will move over to core algos, and if your power supplies, if they're at the 80% mark, 90% mark, you're running SATA on something because Ethereum uses less power, Ergo uses a lot less power, even less than Ethereum, that maybe you might need to upgrade your power supplies. You may split up your GPUs across power supplies. Whatever you got to do, upgrade your cabling, 6 pins, whatever. Make sure everything's tight, because those coins could end up using, well, they do use more power than Ethereum, other than Ergo, and you could be overloading your systems, and there you go, causing what happens to that guy, explosions. or at least fires and shocks. So just be careful coming up here. As we get closer to the date here and the time, mostly it's more on the merge aspect, because I think most people mining Ethereum will stay on the Ethereum network even past the next 1559 thing. But one of my GPUs goes into red LED flashing fit once a month. I sent a short video to rig pics. Oh really? Oh sweet, we'll definitely have to check that out tomorrow. At Rabid, I mentioned this earlier, but I have a couple A9s EcoHash that are each doing about $3 per day on ARRR, available for 690. Oh yeah, I don't really know much about A9s or anything. Can look into it, but that seems kind of pricey to me. But I don't know. Again, I don't know how those actually work. I'll look into it. I'll write that down. Actually, I'll look up A9s. I gotta look up an A9, see what exactly is happening with an A9. So I wrote that down. I'll look into them and see what they look like. But I think that might be a little bit pricey for $3 a day, in my opinion. That's like what's the ROI on that? 690 divided by 3. So that's like a 230, 2/3 of a year ROI. Any ideas what causes? That would be nice. The red LED. Which GPU is it? Actually, I'm not actually sure. I haven't had that issue, but maybe Steal Your Blocks might know what that is. Oh, Teaspoon, what's going on, buddy? I did not realize you're here. Thank you for showing up. But yeah, Steal Your Blocks. Do you know anything about the old red light flashing once a month? It goes crazy on them. I guess we can take a quick video look at that. Maybe some of you guys can help them out while we're all here. Let's find out. Where's my Discord? Rig pics. Flashing LEDs. Let's have a look. If it loads. Can I make this bigger? Oh, right there. Alright guys. We got some flashing LEDs going like police sirens, except they're both red. What would that be? It only happens once a month and it doesn't affect anything? Yeah, it looks like he's running splitters. Is it a splitter thing? Is it a power thing? That's just pretty crazy though. Pigtails, probably just me. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen that or haven't experienced it, so I am not too sure there's 3 of the. It's 3 8-pins by the looks of things. 3 8-pins going on there. So is that just coming out of a single strand? I'm not sure if that's a splitter or not actually. Oh wait, but there's 4 there. So that's running. 1 cable each, it's not good. See if Steal Your Blocks knows what's going on here. Trying to think how I have. Yeah, I have 2 separate cables. One's a splitter on my 3080, but yeah, I don't have my 3080 in an actual rig. That is quite interesting though. I am not sure myself what is going on there, but again, someone in the chat may have an issue for that. That's weird though. It only happens once a month. Does the card work fine when that's happening? Regular 8 pins from ATX. Yeah, Mr. Steal Your Blocks has never seen that either. I have no idea what is going on with that. Try different cables or anything, but you said it only happens once a month and it just stops and it's good again. I don't know. That I have no idea what is going on there. I cannot help. I'm sorry. I've never seen that, but now we have, so that is interesting. There are only 2 cables there. Shouldn't there be 3? Yeah, there's 2 cables. One is a splitter, which is the same way I have mine in my PC. I have a 1 cable that has 2 8-pins and then a single one coming out for it, but they're 2 separate cables with 3 plugs. That's interesting. How much wattage is the card pulling at the wall? You'd have to pull everything off and then. Do you have a test rig? Goes on till I reboot everything, then it's fine. I wonder if it. I don't know. Is it just saying like, hey, I might be running short on power or I need more power? I don't know. What kind of card is that? Maybe we can Google that and find it out. Because I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That's interesting. Strix shows lower power with lights flashing like that. Possibility. Low power. Need some more maybe. I don't know. It's weird. Once a month and you reboot and it's fine. Maybe maybe something could be happening from the strand where you're out of your ATX PSU. Maybe it's starting to go wearing out? I don't really know. Do you have the card power shared with another card? Do you have a little test rig anywhere? Can you plug that card alone by itself for a month and see if it does it if it's all by itself? It could, assuming, yeah, like everyone's saying, like the Strix card that Golden Wolf said, it could just be short on power. You might need some power every once in a while. It's just detecting some type of power issue. He did a good job explaining why pigtailing off of one card for the newer GPUs is not a good idea, but that is for gaming. Well, the same thing would apply. I wouldn't really recommend pigtailing GPUs together. Guy here is having issue with the Strix card. Oh, it's having same issue with the Strix card. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I would definitely think it's something to do with the power. Maybe it needs more power. It's detecting like a low volt, but it's still running. I have no idea. I would try maybe swapping out the cables, maybe putting it in a test bench all by itself and run it for a month on its own PSU or something just to see if it still does it. If so, then it's something to do in the rig with either those cables or possibly the ATX. What if you try swapping the plugs around? Put a different GPU on the plug out of the ATX that it is in, and then see if maybe a different card gets that same issue or not. If they're all the same cards, then you'll know maybe it's an issue coming out of the back of your ATX or something. Yeah, gonna have to divide and conquer. Yeah, it has to be something to do with the power. That's the only thing that is coming down to. Yeah, like, yeah, I don't know. It could be like out of the ATX power supply, like I said, the PCI Express cable that you're coming out of there with, it could be going bad inside the power supply. Could be a bunch of things. It's starting to drop its voltage. If you know power supply is good, just reboot a rig a few times, red lights go away. Yeah, that's what he said. He reboots it and it's gone. It's fine. So that's weird. Once a month it happens, and once he reboots his rig, it's good again for a month. So it's very interesting. Something's going on there. I have no idea what it could be though, but it must be something to do with power. Either it's an indication that something in either the cables could be going bad, a plug, a pin, or even the power supply itself in that actual where the cable's plugged into the PCI Express coming out of there. Maybe that section of it is going bad. Something's going on there, but not sure exactly what that could be. Very interesting troubleshoot there we got. I'd love to hear more details onto it once something is figured out about it, because yeah, I'm not really sure. And I guess it seems like it's becoming an issue for just more than just you, because Mr. Steal Your Block says there's a guy there having the same issue with a Strix card. So it tends to be happening. It's a known glitch 30 series. It's a known glitch on a Strix? Just a glitch? Is it actually a glitch, or is it like something's going on and people are passing it as a glitch? Who knows? Anyway, so what do we got? We saw some more greens here. We got some reds going on. Oh, what is USDC? What is that? Die. Oh, looks like the stable coins dropping down a little bit. Oh, we're back to $1. They're back to being where they're supposed to be. People are playing New World on their mining rigs. Yeah, people playing New World. Still New World. I don't know what's going on with that. What was that? That was EVGA and 6000 series cards. But again, we talked about it a little bit last week. MSI cards. They were just fine. Unless one is bricked. Anyone know of an MSI card that has gone down yet? Because supposedly like MSI and other brands are just fine on the New World. But the EVGA cards are the ones that are bricking. And that's why EVGA is like, oh, we messed up. We put in some cheap parts. We're RMA and ASAP. So that people don't talk about it. Who knows what's going on? But yeah, New World is definitely putting a good stress test on some cards out there. That's for sure. I forgot about that New World thing until you brought it up. So thanks for bringing that back up. Check my poll there. Do we got some more? Poll looks about the same. Nice. Okay, I think we are running out of topics to discuss. So if anybody does have any other topics you would like to go over right quick, let's go over them. If not, then I guess we will just mosey on over and I'll go work on my cheer rig or something. I have two 3070 Strix. They did it once. Okay. Nothing is wrong. You have to look it up. And they only did it once. 3090 Strix. It's a 3090 Strix. Oh, so it comes down to the Strix. So again, a Strix. So must be a Strix thing. Seems like it's a Strix. Yeah, I have no idea what is going on there. Very interesting. Blocks, are we changing? Are we going up? We're going down? Oh, wow, we're picking up. We have some more threes here. We got 2.7 and a 2.8. So I should probably get off my... Did I hit anything? Wait, let me check my miners here. Wouldn't that be amazing if all of a sudden, boom, you hit a block like right now live? Oh, it didn't happen. Okay, sorry. Didn't happen. So disappointing. I should probably just go back to a pool for a little while. See now the fees are up and they're never going to have fees ever again. So I'm probably just going to do that. Enough with this solo mining stuff. It's apparently because NVIDIA's reference power design doesn't use the protection circuits already on the power chips and instead relies on shunts and hoping they'll never exceed capacity. Okay, Stephen Cochin has an opinion right there about that, which definitely could be true. Just assumptions never aren't good, so if they're just throwing out assumptions that, yeah, this will be good, no one should really go over this. And all of a sudden now something is. Yes, it's a strict indicator for low power, but most likely a glitch. Alright, so bottom line, most likely it's a glitch, but it is an indication of low power, which could also lead to possible, you know, like I said, power supply failures could be happening or whatever else. So who knows? Do you take it as a glitch or do you take it as a possible indicator where something could happen a couple months down the road? You got to look at it a couple ways and keep an open mind and see, you know, just be prepared for it could be something else. But right now it's just being looked at as a glitch. So fair enough. You can take it as it is. Okay, what do we got here? 24 viewers, 28 likes. So we're above the likes of the viewers. So it looks like we lost some viewers, obviously. That's all right. It's been about an hour, so that's usually our time frame here, but that's okay. If anyone has anything you would like to discuss, bring it up now, or if not, we will have a nice normal 1 hour stream and carry on again tomorrow with our rig picks. Speaking of rig picks, let's just actually have a look, see if we have any for tomorrow. Where did we leave off? We saw those. Yes, we saw that. So we only have like, I don't even know, 25th. We have a couple. We have like 2 or 3 picks to go over tomorrow. And we already just got a preview of them. So we definitely need some of you guys to go out there, post some more rig pictures so that we can look at more than 2 or 3 pictures tomorrow, because it will not take very long to get through those. I look forward to your Raptorium mining guide. Yes, we'll definitely be looking into how to mine Raptorium. It is a cool, interesting project, and I really wish I did try it sooner. I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't. Oh, I really wish I did, but yeah, sweet. I'll have a Pat pick in there. Right on. Sounds good. Some goblin. Throw your picks in there. Do we have any last minute question or anything? And then we'll just wrap this up right quick. I'll give it about 15 seconds because that is about the delay time that I have. Now it's just dead silence. I probably shouldn't just do that. I should keep talking away for 15 seconds. Gotta finish putting PC in new case, which I'll upload. Okay, nice. Yeah, that has to get done. Don't rush yourself. You don't want to drop nothing. That'd be bad. Seeing Heavy. Seeing Heavy was definitely an interesting project as well. Oh, the ETH. The L7. I don't even know what to do with that thing. Oh. L7. I'm just staring at it, wishing. November. Who knows what could happen by November? I could totally change. So that's one thing you got to keep an eye out for. Oh, no, I just have a good morning, afternoon, and keep on keeping on. All right, sounds good. So it looks like everybody is all set. So we will wrap the stream up now, I suppose. We will be back tomorrow. It is an hour sooner than previously, so I'm trying out 11 o'clock my time instead of noon. Does this time work for you guys? I'll probably be the same time I'll use for... This used to be Panda's slot, actually, but he moved to a lot earlier, which is 9 my time. It used to be when we started this, but he hasn't been using it anymore, so I thought, hey, I'll slide into this time slot. I'll probably use this for like the same time for my video uploads and stuff as well, because it seems like a nice mid-range time for everything to release. So try and base everything based on here. Budweiser, no problem. Thanks for showing up to the stream. Thanks to everyone else for showing up to the stream as well. And please, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel and watching the playback, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to build right back up again. We're almost at the 500 sub mark again. So yeah, Go team. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. And Rabid out.